Well, some shoppers are rushing to buy electronics before any tariffs push prices up.
But before you go and spend your money, is that a good idea? On your side, Susan Campbell has the answers for you and some options.
Yeah, we always like options, and we want to make sure we're being smart with our money. So the idea here is that there are a lot of shoppers who were already planning to buy electronics at some point this year. Well, this may have sped up their decision a little bit. We don't know exactly how much prices could go up on various products, but we do know there's the possibility.
From Chinese imports to steel and aluminum, there are extra tariffs on all kinds of products from around the globe.
Generally, if the importer is paying more, consumers are going to pay more in the long run, too.
And it could add up. A recent analysis by the Yale Budget Lab shows a typical American family could spend up to $2,000 more a year because of new tariffs. Now, a new CNET survey shows 38% of U.S. adults are feeling pressure to buy items before potential price hikes. Electronics like phones, computers, home appliances, and TVs are topping the list for those shoppers.
If a laptop, for example, is already $500 and you're paying a bit more, that can really start to eat away at your budget when maybe you've only budgeted maybe $500 for it. So getting ahead and hoping to spend only that $500 might look a little bit better than spending $50 to $100 more.
CNET station Milton says 1 in 10 shoppers have already made big ticket purchases to avoid a bigger price tag in the future. Another 10% say they'll make that big purchase soon.
People want to be prepared and do what they can in terms of their budget and money.
All this is happening as major retailers like Amazon, Walmart, and Target are touting big spring sales.
If you see a good deal at one place, check at least a handful of others before you make that purchase.
Refurbished electronics may be a way to sidestep tariff-related price hikes altogether.
You should still look for deals, especially if you're considering a newer item, but usually those aren't subject to tariffs.
CNET says Apple, Best Buy, Back Market, and eBay Refurbished all sell refurbished laptops with guarantees.
So while some people are stocking up on items that may get more expensive, others are completely cutting back. CNET found 40% of people say they've cut back on non-essential spending to prepare for possible price increases. 19% say they're saving more money from each paycheck, and 9% are increasing their income with a second job or a side hustle. So this is impacting people in a lot of different ways. If you have money to spend, you're trying to get ahead of the game. If you don't have much money to spend, you're trying to bank it for those necessities later on.
Yeah, it's just thinking outside of the box and trying to really pull back where you can.
Absolutely. It's something all of our families are doing, right?
Yeah. Yep. All right, Susan. Thank you so much.
Susan.
Well, let's look at